What was the question? My family is musical, so it felt very natural to me to ask for a violin when I was little. So it kind of went from there. I don't think I quite realized how much of hard work that was. One of the first pieces I heard was my father playing the Schubert Arpeggione Sonata. I think that must have been one of the pieces I knew the best, because he just practiced it all the time. All of those works that you learn when you're so small, they stay with you. They have a particular place, I think, in your heart. With a new piece, if I'm learning something, I try not to listen to it, because I find other people's ideas kind of get stuck in me before I have my own. And I try to approach it from as blank a sheet as possible. I mean, I'll play it through a few times, probably every day, just to get the idea of the whole structure, and then start working on the detail. But ultimately, you never truly get to know a piece until you've played it in concert, I think. I think with Mozart, in a way, such a natural language. There's a lot of charm and a lot of wit, and he was a man with a great sense of humor, and that's very, very evident. It speaks for itself. It's almost like you just need to let it, I find. The A Major Concerto is possibly the most unusual of the five in some ways. The opening, this adagio that the violin comes in with, it's so strange what is happening and what is this incredibly beautiful melody and where it comes from and why. And I think that's kind of a great example of Mozart breaking the rules, because it's such a surprise. And then, of course, there's the famous heavy Turkish-influenced dance in the last movement. It's just a kind of license to go crazy, I think, and Mozart's awareness and sensitivity somehow to know how to surprise and how to keep everyone on their toes, really. What always amazes me about Mozart, and I've played all the sonatas, I've played all the quartets, there is so much variety going, from his childhood to the Requiem. It's incredible how he sees the whole world, really. He can portray it in seemingly such an easy way. I've played quite a lot with the Philharmonia over the years, starting already when I was 19 or 20, so it's quite a sort of long-term relationship now, and in the Philharmonia Orchestra the players are so flexible and good at adapting to all these different styles, so I can't wait to do it with them. Elim Can I've never worked with. I'm really looking forward to it. I've heard great things about her, and it's fantastic that we are able to make this happen in such tough times. It's a privilege to be a part of. For me, concerto, be it Mozart or even something larger, is just as much chamber music as a quartet is. It's just there are more people involved. And if there is a conductor that just adds an extra energy and extra presence, I think, yes, I probably am quite far from the whole kind of soloist and accompaniment thing. I really want to react. I want for it to be spontaneous, kind of an experience of the moment.